Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has been going through a pretty difficult time, but choosing to remain focused or prioritize what is right for them, what is going to set them up for success, or perhaps even resolve some trauma or issues from the past. We, with the medical staff card, which by the way is number 13, have a little bit of a sense of protection. Like there are people in your life or people who care very deeply for you that are trying to keep you on the right path. I'm looking at the yellow and red sections as like, yes, keep moving forward. We got you. And then we have this good luck card. I can't remember where I heard it, but I'm pretty sure there's a correlation between coins and the presence of angels. So we could also have some sense of protection that's angelic, but you have good luck on your side. This is number 10. This correlates to somebody that has gone through a difficult time but learned a lesson. There's a completion here. Hello there, Peggy. How we doing? Hello, Roger. Welcome. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Tiny amount. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Friday. I'm also like super Norwegian, so I'm going to say happy 17. Mai to anybody that might be from Norway. I wish I could eat some authentic lefse today. That would be pretty freaking rocking. But all right, we're going to, I don't know, I'm pulled to the kipper for our first one. Let's dive in. Let's see what we've got for you. Right back at you, Roger. Hello, Debbie. How we doing today? Hello, Tiana. You crack me up. Hello, M. How we doing today? Oh, Miss Michelle. Thank you for telling me. Hello, Michelle. Happy Friday. So we have number 24, the Thief card. All right. Well, if you thought you had a moment to blow on this hot tea to calm it down a little bit before you take a sip, you do not have a moment. We are diving right in. There is somebody who has been staying quiet because they know there is some tomfoolery they need to hide. Message of concern. But if they don't say something, someone else will. So you've either been dealing with somebody that is disrespectful of you or actually like takes your things or relies on you in some way. They've been avoiding you. Then I feel like either you get a message of concern or you send a message of concern. It could be both. Why do we have the marriage card here though? This could be about a contract. So this could be somebody that they want to somehow get you into a committed relationship, but I don't feel like you want that. You might have a tie to them in some way. You might have a child, you might have a residence that you share, you might have a car that has both your names. There's something here that's like, I just want to not have this tie. Not to like imply any violence towards children. That's not cool. This is the Gilded Reverie. Tell me more about this thief. Masculine energy. And the lilies. Number 28 and number 30. I don't know if I told you these numbers. 24, 7. Stop, really? And I didn't notice it? Okay, so there's something that's happening around the clock. And 14 and 3. Okay, how many of you all were around when beepers were a thing, like pagers? Do you know what 143 means in beeper language? I know, I'm dating myself here. I don't give a fuck. 143, that's I love you. Yes. If you're asking wherever you are, I totally have received a beeper message with 143 and sent a 143 like it's before text messages, you guys. I'm so old. All right, so we have a masculine energy. We have two masculines in this deck, okay? Number 28 has two versions. We've got the one without the shirt, okay? So this one is thinking around the clock about who they love, but they also have some like R-rated or worse thoughts. They're so focused and they're looking at this. Can I just say the word or like the name Georgia O'Keeffe? Do we all get that? No, no. Google it. No, I don't even know if that'll tell you what she's known for. All right. I'm just going to say it. This person's thinking about naked time in a particular part of your body. This feels really gender specific, but I'm just going to go ahead and remind you that we have like no need to like assign genders in tarot because there's a lot of different people that will see this message, right? We got somebody who's a little bit fixated on it's coming through as like, I want one person. So if this is a player that has fallen in love, they don't want to deal with any of the others. I'm not sure. For some of you, the thief is this masculine. For others of you, the thief is stealing from this masculine. We have number 15 and number 39, the bear and the dice. Okay. I'm going to tell you something about me. I don't think I've told you this yet. Hello there, Paul. Hello, Becca. I've been singing more than I normally do because I want to sing karaoke. I want to face a fear of mine. I'm pretty sure I've done karaoke in the past, but like, you know, when I was, I don't know, in my early 20s and fearless, I'm still fearless. I'm better at being fearless now, actually, because it doesn't have anything to do with like liquid courage. But I won't lie, like it makes me nervous. What if my voice cracks, right? Like, what if I look like an absolute effing doofus in front of like a crowd? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, you guys. I can handle it. I swear. I'll just do like a little curtsy and be like, but I guess what I'm getting at is this pair feels like somebody taking a deep breath, knowing it's not like the end of the world. It's not a huge deal. Like just enjoy. Yeah, exactly like Josh is saying. Hello, Josh. You know, like you'll be fine. Just take the risk. Just do it. So let's get a little bit more information. I want the situation. No, we need some tarot. This is the OG, the Rider-Waite. So these cards came out and I heard Lana Del Rey, that song with the Fitzgerald movie. Names are escaping me right now. I know you. I feel like this is like a little dreamy. And this hanged man comes across as like surrender. Another thing that just popped through my mind are lyrics from Fiona Apple. I'm so nervous I'm gonna get this wrong though. I'm like tempted to look this up. Something about it was my intention to get caught in your web. Was it maybe Shadow Boxer? It's definitely on that album. I just feel like we have somebody that doesn't, thank you, Tiana, doesn't really understand why they feel the way they feel. Why somebody makes them want to act differently. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer whether or not this masculine energy that came out is our thief or not, because I do feel like there's a split here. Some of you, yes, some of you, no. But even if this was just somebody who is associated with a thief, this is somebody who does not want to associate with that kind of thing anymore. They're looking at this lily with such intensity because it's different. There's an innocence that comes from this card. If you've been surrounded by people that only think about themselves or only try to like control you and don't really have good intentions for you, if you come across somebody with good intentions, you might kind of put them on a little bit of a pedestal. It's kind of like if you've ever known somebody who's like big and burly and gruff and maybe a little blunt, but like they're the biggest animal person. I know a couple people like this. Like, I wouldn't describe you as a gentle giant, but you put like a little puppy in the room and you just like melt, you know? Um, you're potentially the puppy. Your ability to melt this person is unprecedented. They haven't encountered it with other people. So there's a gamble they're willing to take. We have the Emperor in the reverse, which is a little concerning, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a struggle for this person to give up control. So that's why the word surrender came out. It's like, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. I try to control everything. I'm the Emperor in the reverse. I like things just so. I'm going to make sure they follow my pattern, my timeline, what I want. And then I hear Lana's voice again. And it's like a siren, not a cop siren, the mythical kind that like entrances you with their voice. This person is like shedding a skin of where perhaps insecurity led them to feel like they needed to overthink or overanalyze or control things. I think at some point this Emperor in the reverse has discovered or realized no matter what I do, no matter what I say, that Queen of Pentacles is looking right at you. I see your hand in the cookie jar. I know you took my last cookie. Give it back. I think we have, at the very least, somebody who has been associated with some less than honorable people. realizing there's a pull to be a better person for somebody they care about, somebody they can't play around with. I don't know why. I'm super focused on this dude's feet, those like red shoes or socks. I mean, there's like fluffy things at the top, you guys. Are they slippers? Tell me. Did he get them for Christmas? Maybe they're for Christmas. I don't know. Every step you take, this Queen of Pentacles knows what the intent is, knows what you're doing. You can't play. I think that's why. Okay, have you ever gone to like a dog park and seen a smaller dog, or even better, like a bigger dog, like do the lay down and like submit thing? Like, I get it. Please don't attack me. This Emperor with this Hanged Man energy is like, I know I'm a little bit scary looking, but like I'm just gonna not do that. I'm gonna be chill. Ace of Wands, World in the reverse. I just heard I've got ants in my pants. Hi there, Lana. How are you doing? Ooh, yes. Good song. You're good. Hi, Kirsten. How are you doing? Look, this Ace of Wands, it's not a coincidence that it's clarifying one of the nude cards, okay? At some point, I'm probably going to have to like draw a little like bikini on her or something. Because apparently the naked body is offensive. All right. So we've already had some sexual undertones over here. This person is realizing you are dreamy to them, not just because you are attractive. Otherwise, they would just, I don't want to say it. Otherwise, they would just like tape little cutouts of you over other people in their life. They just want to see you everywhere. This is a little obsessive. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They control things because they don't want to feel stuck. They don't want to feel like they have to stay somewhere. They don't want to feel beholden or like they can't make a change, but they feel like they've only created heartbreak for themselves by choosing this path or this approach. Perhaps they were initially setting out to avoid heartbreak altogether. If I'm always the one to leave, I will never be the one heartbroken. And guess what? That's a fallacy. I'm chuckling because it's close to the word phallus, okay? And that's sometimes what this is. Who's so horny out there? Could you like chill? Like take a nice bath, drink some coffee, smoke a cigarette. I don't know, do something. Chill. Hi there, Linda. How are you doing? You're funny. Oh, good. The Google machine is perfect. What a combo, though. This is a very difficult lesson in love. You cannot wear an armor, like a suit of armor, and run from every hint of falling in love and expect that you will avoid the sting of Cupid's arrow, the pain that goes with it, right? Like it's gonna happen. So I think this person, they're acknowledging their approach didn't really work. It might have worked for a while. It does not work anymore. This is the Santa Muerte. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Masculine, though this energy may be previously, they are now coming out as the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I would rather be seen as cold. I would rather be seen as heartless. If I think somebody won't choose me, or if I avoid choosing others and I focus on things that are of substance, like how much money I make, how many cars I drive, how many people think I'm cool, how many followers I have. I don't know. This person followed pursuits that were not on par or like on their level with who they could actually be. Look, if you're, how can I, what would people have said if Caitlin Clark, who has just kind of like taken the basketball world by storm, what would have been the reaction if she was like, you know, that's probably about as good as it gets. I think I'll just retire. Or I've always wanted to be like a flautist. I'm just going to play the flute for the rest of my life. Fuck basketball. People would have been like, what? What's that like real? Or the dude's like, like people would not react well. They'd be like, no, you're like the best and getting better. Like, why would you do that? Choosing a materialistic life or a loveless life is not what this Emperor in the reverse was made for. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles. You tend to attract the same energy you have. This thief doesn't really matter if it is or is not the masculine, because I think it is simultaneously them and not them. Hello, I'm Carmen. I like to talk in circles. They attracted someone into their life that is a thief because that's the energy they were putting off. I'm not here to give back to you. I'm not here to make your life better. I'm here to take what I want and then leave. Guess what? That's a thief. You attracted a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Again, regardless of your gender, you attracted a Queen of Wands in the reverse. You, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. So this person did you dirty. This person shoveled shit right onto your beautiful garden. Were you surprised? Like, we have currency in the form of our energy, our time. Spend it wisely. When you spend that currency on meaningless connections, connections you have no intention of doing right by those people, is it logical to expect those people to be genuine or heartfelt towards you? It may be a little bit heartless, but this Six of Pentacles is saying you got what you give. You were put in a difficult situation because you did that to other people. And I say that with love. because I think this is a turning point for you. I think this is where you say, I am not that person. I am not what I attract. I have just been afraid to really put myself out there for somebody that I want because I don't want to get hurt. But you have to change first. You have to be putting out that positive energy, that inspirational energy if you want that dreamy, beautiful connection, right? So I think we have somebody that learns how to be a better cook because they got burned. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Wands. So it was painful. It hurt. I didn't like it. I didn't want to admit it. But I realize now that I have to walk away from this type of lifestyle, this type of behavior, this type of person, because I want to be a different kind of person. Because until I cut this out of my life, I will not be able to grow and appreciate the other elements of life that I have been so desperately trying to avoid. So, chop, chop. Out you go. I'm done. I don't want to deal with thieves anymore. Yes, exactly, Josh. Thank you, Peggy. Yes, Linda, I do offer personal readings. My email is in the description box, and that's how you can request one. I like that, Paul. Thank you, Tiana. Oh, really? That's interesting. What kind of salt? We have the Star, the Ace of Wands, both in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. That's a little wild. If we look at this corner up here, we have from the other deck, the Star in the upright, clarified by the Ace of Wands in the upright. So this is the opposite. And the Emperor in the reverse is clarified by the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and now the Knight of Wands is in the upright. It's a complete shift from these cards over here. Because someone says, I don't want to do that anymore. So when you work on what you need to heal, you get good luck. This person, all of a sudden, it's like the broken garage door starts working again. And now you can go get your, I don't know, Popeyes for lunch. Now you can go to the bank and get your cash. This person is off to the races. There's liberation coming from this energy. This is the voyage of the soul. I feel that. I agree, Josh. We have collective, global, together, united, earth, consciousness, and star seeds. So I do feel like the connection feels so strong between these two, and we got the star because somebody realizes there's a strong connection, or they're willing to surrender to this star energy because they're similar. They're united in some way. They're connected. Serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, and silence. There's a need for some quiet time or downtime. If this message is for you, um, turn everything off. Listen to the great outdoors or appreciate silence. Maybe listen to some classical music. Find some tranquility. Spend time in nature. There's trees on both of these cards, so I do feel like a tree is important for some reason. You might have a tattoo of a tree. You might have a really like incredible old tree out in your yard. But nature is helping somebody here in terms of understanding the direction they need to go, why things happen the way they do, perhaps even the nature of the timing of this situation. This is the Egyptian tarot. True. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. We had that up here as well. This was the obstacle, the thief. Look, wherever you are in this reading, you may have played the other role at some point. You may be able to relate to both of these. But I do have a little bit of a feeling that both individuals in this love connection have dealt with this thief energy. One may have relinquished or released or let go of the situation before the other. It may be happening at the same time. But there's an unrelenting, like, obsession from somebody, and it's an obstacle. And when it's identified as such, like you are literally the barrier to my happiness, then I think there's fast movement. The Moon, Six of Swords, and the World in the reverse. Again, we had that up here. So you're divided right now. These two that love each other. You may be at quite a distance, or it may be just that there's an emotional distance or quiet disconnect. But things are about to get better. There's about to be unexpected communication, a desire to avoid a complete ending because there is no closure. There is a sense of something needing to at least be spoken, even if it isn't leading to another chapter. Like one of these two, perhaps the Emperor in the reverse, may say, I know I took too long, or I know I did something stupid. I know you know I lied, but at least let me do you the honor of being honest with you. And if you don't want to see me again, that's like, I get it. Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. This unexpected communication is going to be somebody coming clean about their dealings in love, their avoidance of love, the reason they ran away from you, the insecurity or the desire to run away because maybe that would hurt less. They're going to tell you why they actually acted the way that they did. They might also feel like they need to tell you what happened with this thief or this energy around them that kind of dragged them down or kept them stuck. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. There is closure. There is recovery. There is a renewed sense of hope and curiosity, even though this is a situation that involves loss. So it kind of feels like there's a sacrifice here. This ends or this goes away, but then I'm able to like start fresh. I can paint a new canvas, you know? Yes, there's a sacrifice. There's an ending. There's a difficult situation here, but it's one that ushers in good luck. It's one that opens the door to new possibilities. So focus on the future state and don't get too hung up on what is changing or going away. Because sometimes you don't know what's like going to take that place. It might be something way cooler. Hello. Hello, Renata. How are you doing? Yes, I agree with you, Josh. Ooh, a Hanged Man in the reverse. Ten of Cups. Four of Wands. So we have a change in perspective about love. If this person didn't want to get married or didn't think that there would be anyone they would want to marry, they have changed this opinion. This marriage card implies that there was some connection that almost got there, or some connection where someone was trying to use ties to keep someone stuck. You're not mine, but I'm going to make you think or feel like you're mine, or I'm going to make other people think that you're mine. You're still kind of like untouchable, right? This was broken because this masculine is saying, what I really want is a committed relationship with you, something elevated. They might want to literally propose. Three of Cups, a celebration, a reunion, the world, travel. They might want to take you on a vacation. Seven of Cups. I feel like they're going to present you with some options. So they might show up, say, hey, can't live without you, turns out. Do you want to like live there? Do you want to like live separate? Do you want me to move in? What works for you? But like, I want to be in your life. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're coming clean. They're going to tell you everything. They're enlightened. They see things differently now. King of Cups in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Be careful though. We do have somebody, it's potentially this thief or multiple thieves. They're going to be up in their feelings in a bad way. They're going to be feeling jilted or rejected or upset. And there's probably going to be some arguments or some angry Facebook posts. So keep an eye out and don't tell people things you don't want to see on Facebook. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.